What's up, everybody? Um, I was just gonna do a little video on exertion headaches. If you're watching this, you probably never heard of it. You might have experienced it before, but lately, last Tuesday in the gym was my leg day, and I was on a leg press after doing squats, and I was really pushing myself that night, and I was going for far more reps than I've ever gone before on a leg press, and I kind of overdid it a little bit, and I tried to push out that one last rep on the leg press, and I kind of broke my form. I held my breath, just to get that weight back up, and I shouldn't have done it, but I did, and I got this shooting pain in my head. It felt like someone hit me in the head with a sledgehammer, and I racked the weight immediately and just laid back. I had to at least lay down for like 7, 8 minutes. And I didn't know what it was. I thought like, I had no idea. I thought I was having like an aneurysm or something. And that night bothered me for like 3 or 4 hours the rest of that night. But I worked through it for the rest of my workout, and I got home, went to bed, woke up the next day, it was gone. I thought maybe it was just, I overdid it in the gym that night. Well, then Thursday night, I took Wednesday off. Thursday night went in, did shoulders. Same thing happened. I got the pain first set of my overhead dumbbell press. Pain shot in the back of my head again. And, I didn't really think anything of that. I just thought, okay, well, maybe I'm, not getting enough rest. Took off Friday. Saturday went in, trained my back. First set of pull-ups I did, shot in my head again. One of the worst pains I ever felt in my head. It was like a migraine times 10. And I kind of just powered through it my workout and didn't think anything about it. So I did some research over the weekend, and I found out there are actually exertion headaches, and they're from exerting too much from your body. You're taking too much out of yourself, and you're actually overworking yourself. And they can be done not just from weightlifting, but from any kind of sport that you're really pushing your body and you're exerting power and you're using energy from your body, and you're pushing the limits and you're actually going over your limit for your body. So I found out that was my problem, and that it wasn't anything majorly serious, but it needed to be looked upon. I couldn't just ignore it. And a lot of the guys that I've seen videos of, they're telling, some of the guys had to take 3 or 4 weeks off of lifting, and I don't even want to take a day off. So I was like, okay, if I have to, I'm just gonna keep lifting with it. But I knew that wasn't a good idea, but I figured, screw it. So basically, what I did after I worked out on Saturday, I did as much research as I could on them, and I found out, that it was for me, obviously breaking my form and holding my breath in. I had like 585 on there, and I think it was my 18th rep. I pushed that rep back up, and I was going way deep with the leg press, and I just overdid it. It was too much for me. And I had a load of caffeine from me from taking Jack, the pre-workout, so that didn't help matters any for my headache. And you know, so basically, you could be riding BMX, skateboard, you could be running track, playing football, any kind of sport. Yeah, it's really common in weightlifting because of the amount of pressure that your body's under, especially when you're doing legs. You got a huge amount of weight, usually squats and deadlifts and leg press and so on. So I found out that in order to treat these things, there's a lot of different ways these guys are doing it, and the most common way these weightlifters were treating them was through just taking time off of weightlifting. But I take a day in between every training day. I work a 4-day split. So I only lift 4 days a week for about an hour a day. And so over the weekend, instead of doing anything, all I did all weekend was lay in bed. My head was pounding all weekend. So what I did is I kept eating. I ate tons of food, drank a bunch of water. I was peeing like every 30 minutes, and just laid in bed all weekend, hung out, watched movies, just chilled out. Uh, didn't do any kind of exercise. Most exercise I got was going up the stairs to get something to eat and stuff like that. Chilled out all weekend, got as much sleep as I could, rested, ate, drank water. No junk food, no sugars, no caffeines, no nothing. Fed my body as much as I could, and I got a huge amount of rest last night. And I figured, okay, well, today's Monday, it's chest day. I'm going to go and I'm going to take it easy and see if I get this head pain. And it turns out I went in there. started working out. I warmed up on the treadmill for about 8 minutes at a 3.5 speed at your really, really light kind of jog, a brisk walk. Got my blood pumping, warmed up really, really long, and jumped into my chest workout. Went heavy. I actually beat my reps from last time. I went to failure, and I didn't get a head pain once. I actually did an extra set today on my chest and triceps. So I found out for me, I mean, if any of you guys having this bad pain while you're lifting, it's called it could be an exertion headache. You're on your rep and you get that shooting pain in your head. It's just like it's unbearable almost, and it'll last for a long time, and it throbs in your head. I thought it was like a hemorrhage or something. I didn't know what it was, but that's what it turned out to be. So, I just took it easy over the weekend and rested up, and I felt great today. I even took 2 scoops of Jack before I went to the gym, so I had a bunch of caffeine rolling in me, and no headache, no pain, no head pains, no nothing. I feel great. Got a good pump, got a good workout, good meal in. I'm ready to go. So tomorrow for leg day, I have to take it easy again and just see what happens. But if any of you guys have ever experienced anything like this, that's probably what it is. And just to let you know, they're not really that serious, but if you're taking time off of lifting and they're still coming back and hitting you, I would definitely go to the doctor and get it checked out, because I was about to go if I was going to feel it throughout this week. I was going to go to the doctor and see what he recommended. He'd probably tell me to take time off, obviously, but if you're anything like me, you don't want to take time off of lifting. I'm already going to be taking a week off in June, so I don't want to skip too much days. And but I had a horrible case of these exertion headaches, and they're gone. So I guess all that rest and hydration and food and cardio that I did before my workout kind of just helped me out a little bit, and just can't push myself too hard for the next week so that I don't get them again. I definitely don't want to experience those again. But yeah, hopefully this helps someone out. I mean, they're not really common, but I mean, I know there's people out there that have gotten them and will get them. So um, hopefully this helps somebody out. See.